All right, so guess what the number one thing that I hear every time when I talk to a seller? I want to sell the home as is. Guess what it is I hear every time from a buyer? I want to buy a home that's perfect and that is turnkey, and then I can move in and start living. So guess what? Those conflict, right? So it's the craziest thing. Every seller I talk to, they're like, hey, I want to sell this as is. I don't talk to anyone, they're like, hey Rob, I want to dump a ton of money and a ton of time into this home, right? Most people are looking for the easy button. They want to move on, but they still want top dollar, but they don't want to have to do any of the repairs. However, every buyer is like, I just want to move in and start living, right? So that's the problem. Particularly as more and more inventory hits the market, things sell a little slower because of interest rate hikes. So we're entering, when we go to sell our home, we're entering into a beauty contest and a price war, right? There's another 10 homes on the market. We're not the only one out there, and buyers have a choice. And guess which ones always win? The ones that win the beauty contest, right? So we have to win both, the beauty contest and the price war, but 9 times out of 10, the beautiful turnkey move-in ready home is going to be the one that gets the attention. So we're actually talking about staging and why staging matters, because condition matters. Having someone fall in love with your home matters, right? So I always mention to people that 70% of negotiations happens before we put the home in the market, before the photographer gets there, right? So, well, Rob, of course I would fix the hole in the wall if they asked me to. Of course I'd get rid of the brass light fixtures if they asked me to. Of course I would replace the carpets if they've got pee stains in them if they asked me to. They're never going to ask us to, right? They're going to look at the photos and they're going to determine, do I love it or do I hate it, right? And they're either going to favorite it and want to look at it, or they're going to skip it. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to read below that, hey, the seller would give a carpet allowance, or the seller would fix the hole in the wall, or the seller would eliminate the brass light fixtures. So they're going to look at the pictures and be like, ugh, that's ugly. I don't want that. There's clutter all around. So I always tell people, remove the bowling trophies, right? The bowling trophies do not enhance the photos, right? We're proud of them. They're up on the mantle. We love them. I'm so proud of them. But they're our own personal clutter, right? They don't enhance the photos, they clutter the photos. So now's the time to go through and do 2 things. One, we're going to take down all the clutter. We're going to box it up, get ready for the move. I want everyone to know where I'm moving to, that I'm such a great bowler and I'm proud of these great bowling trophies. So I'm not going to throw them away. It's just, it does not enhance the photos. So look around at all of your items. We all have our personal bowling trophies and say, okay, does this enhance or clutter the photo? Enhance or clutter the photo? Enhance or clutter the photo? And then I pay for a stager to come meet with you to help do any of the fine tuning. So get your property 70-80% of the way there, of all the things that need to be taken care of. Then I pay for a stager to come in and meet with you and help with that last minute fine tuning before we bring in the photographers to capture that perfection. My number one tool for getting top dollar for your home are the photos. So yes, I've sold the homes as is, and yes, I've sold some ugly homes before. But what I've found 9 times out of 10, well, let's say 99 times out of 100, that the beautiful home wins, particularly in a tougher market. When the market is super hot and everything's flying off the shelf, sure, a couple times the ugly ones do win, and they do sell for top dollar when there's no inventory. But when the inventory goes up, our condition becomes even more important, and so does the staging. So love to chat with you more. Go ahead and give me a call, or click on the home value button below and see what your home is worth. All right, we'll talk soon.
Location, Kittle.